Yes, sir. Welcome back again to Zenewai. I want you to listen to what the army said about the Lekki massacre. Now, Layamu, aka Lai Lai, he cannot get away with saying that it was a phantom massacre because now they said that it is a massacre. The panel agreed with DJ Switch and the rest of us that what happened was nothing other way to describe it but other than a massacre. And this is what listen to what the army is saying. The army is not accepting responsibility. None. Listen. They absolve themselves of the responsibility for the death of those whom military men killed. Get that to understand.
I should be asking you. I'm sure those of you in the media you must have seen that there's a report that was released through, in my view, a wrong channel that is making the rounds in the social media. Whether it's a true report, I can't tell.
Wrong channel. Transparency means that you release it to the world to see. You don't become selective. You see, the way you are talking now, straight away, please, I want you all to note that is evidence that we are not in a democracy. When you're going to release a report that everybody's been waiting for, you do not control it, you let the panel release it out, and then you accept what they say. But already the military are part of the people who have been under the spotlight here. So you can see the bias from him. Let's watch on.
But I like to indicate that the normal procedure is to have such a report.
Procedure. Is there such a thing as procedure? And what you mean to say is rubber stamp. That is what you're used to. Rubber stamp. Whatever I say goes. Stamp. Yes. Yes, sir. Augusta. Yes, Augusta. Stamp. No. In this case, you see the CNN report. The fact that the CNN was involved in this, you can't hide it. So they're trying to play a game now. Release the report and make it and really just destroy the report so that people don't believe in it. Well, we're not having a bit of it. We're telling you it's a massacre.
Submitted to the convening authority, and then there will be a white paper that will be presented.
You are forgetting something, General. You are forgetting. The military must say nothing. You are under the spotlight for the killing. You cannot be judge and jury in your own case. That's what you're trying to be. The military is trying to be judge and jury in their own case, and we're not having it.
Based on which one can make informed comments. But whatever it is currently, I'd like to indicate that the armed forces of Nigeria is a professional armed forces.
You see, they're professional armed forces. So can you explain to us the bullets that was at the scene? Can you explain that to us? That's not what we're asking you. The question that was there was that did the massacre happen? The military were there. That is what the report says. Let me help you. Let me help you. So that because we see, we shouldn't let them get away with painting a different narrative. They are very, very, this is what we need to challenge them at every point. Challenge them. The narrative they're trying to spin now is that, oh, they weren't involved. Oh, no, there was no sort. The military, nonsense. Don't accept one bit of it. Now, 1 second. Let me just get this for you, and I'll show you. And then again, we'll go through it. Because, we shouldn't accept this nonsense. This is utter nonsense. And I mean utter nonsense. Now let's go and do this. I want to just get you this stuff now. Give me a minute, please. I'm just going to get that report. I want to just get you that report out, the report itself out. And to challenge, he said, we are professional. There is nothing professional in killing your own citizens. There is nothing professional in killing your own citizens. You're trying to cover everything up, and we won't let you. We need to expose this nonsense. 1 second, please. I'm just gonna find it for you. He's trying to cover it up. That's what he's trying to do, and we mustn't accept that nonsense. Here we go. Now, where is it? It'll be there in a minute. I'm trying to get the report to you because we need to challenge them. If we stay silent when they do this, then people will go, oh yes, maybe. No, if we challenge them immediately, they need to explain to us. Why is it that they said, oh no, they weren't involved, and now they're saying, and this it's now been found that they were on the scene and they shot at people and they killed people. Now, I'll move this across. Is that correct? Yeah, I'll move it across right now. I'm just going to do something crazy. I'm just trying to show you. Now, here we go. Now, here's the report. Now, put in sharp contrast to what he's saying. You see, here, I don't want to play the video because they might ban it. But that video, in there, you could hear gunshots. I'm not going to play it because if I play it, they will just pull it down. So I'm not going to do that. But you see, that is police and everything else there. So it says here, the government and military did not respond. So let me see. It says here, despite abundance of video evidence, the Nigerian government had long denied that protesters protesters were shot. 1 year anniversary, the Nigeria's Minister of Information, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, Lai aka Layamu, he lied that it was a phantom massacre. Now we know it is the actual massacre. And now, let me just go and show you. It says here, the panel also found the conduct of the Nigerian army exacerbated by its refusal to allow ambulances to render medical assistance to victims which required such assistance. The army were also found not to have adhered to its own rules of engagement. The panel report underscores and repeatedly references previous reporting from CNN, which used the timestamps of video data and geolocation last year to analyze hours of video filmed by protesters. CNN's investigation found that the Nigerian army fired live rounds into the crowd at Lekki toll gate. Did you hear that? They fired live rounds. Now let's listen to what this man is saying. You tell me. Now you've heard that. Now let's go and listen to this.
We are pupilled by Nigerians and we remain committed to constitutional mandates.
You see, who is talking to you about constitutional mandates? Look, I'm telling you, we are not in a democracy. We are interested in constitutional mandates. The lives of the people were taken. The military took the lives of the people, which means, ladies and gentlemen, hello, this is conclusive proof. They are not interested in you as citizens. They want that nation minus Southerners. And this man is a Southerner saying this. I bet he has been put under this is under there are people behind him who's watching him. And that guy there's this one here. I wonder this one here. There's a few other ones, you know. We need to understand that this guy is not he's speaking on behalf of the Fulani hegemony, not himself, because he's a Southerner. And that's what I'm telling you. Look, the report said it again. Let me bring it again, so you don't think a citizen AY is. Let me show you. I'm just rapidly getting. He said here, Nigerian army fired live rounds into the crowd at Lekki toll gate, killing and wounding several people. So what is he telling us? Listen to what he's saying. Listen to his excuse.
We do not at this point think that Nigerians should make disparaging remarks.
Disparaging remarks? You are the ones making disparaging remarks. You're the one talking about constitutional whatever it is. This is about the lives of the people that you took. This is outrageous to be coming out. You should not be talking. You are part of the people under the spotlight, under scrutiny. You shouldn't be commenting. You shouldn't say anything at this point. You should say, we will come back. We heard what the report is saying. We are reviewing it. We'll come back. And then you are contrite. There's nothing contrite in what you're doing. Because what you are trying to do is to tell, you killed people.
Regarding the armed forces of Nigeria, in the sense that we are a professional armed forces.
Okay. You're professional, right? And let me put it in black and white. And this is what the professional does. Oh, this is what, in case, unless we've got the meaning of professional wrong, this is what the professional armed forces do. They kill several people. You see that? CNN investigation found the Nigerian army fired live rounds into the crowds at Lekki Toll Gate, killing and wounding several people. Is that professional? You tell me, you watching. Is that professional? Is it professional? Now, let's go on. I'm just bringing it, here we go.
If there are issues, of course, we address them within the ambit of the provisions.
This is nothing to do with provisions. Once you break the law, it should be out. The panel is doing their job. You are trying to interfere. You are trying to interfere. You are the one who committed these offenses, and the panel is right to release the report to the entire world to see.
It should not be right to disparage, men and women who are.
I'm going to show you again in black and white. Here we go. See? They found the Nigerian army fired live rounds into the crowd at Lekki Toll Gate, killing and wounding several people. End of story. You have nothing to stand on. You have no leg to stand on.
Worked so hard to ensure.
Work so hard to ensure what?
That the territorial integrity of this nation is kept intact.
So, by killing students, that is how you keep integrity of the station, of the nation intact. Right? Is that what you're telling me? What has that to do with the life that you took? This is nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. You should be outraged. Those of you watching this, you should be outraged at what he's saying. This is the more reason why we're going for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, Middle Belt. We need to. This is outrageous. What he's saying. In black and white, I've said. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you again in the report. CNN's investigation found the Nigerian army fired live rounds into the crowd at Lekki Toll Gate, killing and wounding several people. And it's talking about Nigeria's integrity. Integral, whatever you. What are we? What is it? What nonsense is this man saying? Absolute nonsense. Watch this.
So in the meantime, until I see the full extent of the report, I may not be able to. But I can assure you.
You may not be able to do what? You have already commented. You've given your biased comment. Look. Oh, please. Southerners, it's time for us to break. This man is not speaking on his own behalf. He's speaking. He's been told what to say by the Fulani hegemony. Because he's a Southerner.
That the armed forces of Nigeria are disciplined well.
Okay, again. When he said discipline, just remember the CNN report found Nigerian army fired live rounds into the crowds at Lekki Toll Gate, killing and wounding several people. That's the fact. All of this is all
disciplined, and
no, you're not.
We do not.
No, you're not disciplined
in any ignoble acts.
Oh.
So if Nigerians don't trust us, then we wouldn't have been doing what we're doing. And in any case,
you're not. Did we get you? We did not put you in there. Who put you in there? The Fulanis, and they forced this union on us. They did not ask for. We didn't have a referendum. The military are the ones. The military are the ones who imposed this constitution on us. The promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. The military imposed it on us. So don't say if they didn't trust us, they wouldn't. You imposed yourself. We didn't want. This is not the kind of army we want. The army we want is to take care of the border, not be killing the people. You're talking. I'm sorry. You're talking nonsense.
It's the armed forces of Nigeria, and remember, we're not talking about the police. We're talking about the armed forces, with emphasis, armed forces.
Yes, and you're using the arms against your people. Yes, we know. You said it here. You see, look, I'm going to remind you. CNN investigation found Nigerian army fired live rounds into the crowds of Lekki, at Lekki Toll Gate, killing and wounding several people. with the arms that you're talking about, the armed emphasis, armed forces, that same arm you used to kill the citizens you're meant to protect. There is no excuse for this. None whatsoever.
So when the armed forces are called out, it is because there's a need for the armed forces. Everyone...
What need? What need? You killed several people. The armed forces is there to protect the integrity of the country, like you rightly said. But explain how going to kill people in Lekki for protesting to end SARS relates to the integrity of the country. Explain that one. You can't. There is no explanation. You can't.
There's no one who does not require and desire to live in peace. And so we need to understand that the armed forces are there to keep the peace.
No. In your case, your armed forces is there to kill. You killed. And the police is there to keep civility. The military should not be involved in civilian lives. They should be watching the borders. And look, CNN investigation found that Nigerian army fired live rounds into the crowd at Lekki toll gate and killing and wounding several people. End of story. There's nothing. You guys need to go to jail. You need to go to you guys have got to go to jail.
To provide the ambience that will enable each and every Nigerian to live up to his desires in peace and harmony. So
by killing Lekki tollgate students, that is how you get your peace and harmony. Again, I'm going to keep reminding you. I'm bringing you back to the point. You're not getting away from this one. CNN's investigation found the Nigerian army fired live rounds into the crowd at Lekki tollgate, killing and wounding several people. You are not going to get away from this. None of you are.
Let us not make inciting comments.
Inciting? Nobody's making inciting comment. You're the one trying to stop us from talking. We are not. This is evidence that we're not in democracy. The fact that you are trying to tell us what to think with your emphasis, armed forces, with that emphasis, you are trying to tell the people what to think, to not believe what their eyes saw when you shot them, but to believe what you are telling us. RIP one Nigeria. We must dismantle this contraption. We are not one. The government, the military as we speak, have refused to prescribe. They've refused to prescribe the bandits, aka Fulani terrorists. And you have the temerity to come and tell us what nonsense here. Listen on.
That will put the entire space on fire. That's not right.
You've already put the space on fire by killing us. You put it on fire by yourself. CNN's investigation found the Nigerian army fired live rounds into the crowds at Lekki toll gate and killing and wounding several people. And all of the military, including the audio president, from the top down, you are all culpable in the killing of the citizens. You are culpable. You see? Leo Irabo, you are not. I know what you're speaking. I know the words are coming from your mouth, but the words are the Fulani hegemony. You are a puppet. You, my friend, are a puppet. Because the Nigerian army, again, I put it back here to you. I put it to you that the Nigerian army killed and maimed. Okay? The CNN found that. So don't come and say, oh, somebody's saying we are trying to exaggerate. The CNN found that. Let me put it up here. Sorry, I'm going to make it smaller. Sorry, I'm just going to roll it up. Okay. The CNN found that. So now, you see? So whilst you are making that nonsense and you're saying what you're saying, the CNN found that the Nigerian army fired live rounds into the crowd at Lekki toll gate, killing and wounding several people. So anything else you have to say now means nothing. The integrity of the nation has been destroyed by this very government. Nigeria is finished, whether you guys like it or not. RIP one Nigeria. You are oppressing and suppressing us, refusing to proscribe the very bandits, aka Fulani terrorists, killing all over Southerners all over the place. And you want us to believe one Nigeria? Tufi Akwabe, come off the road. Enough of this nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Don't take my view, my word for it. What do you think? What does your eyes tell you? The evidence is here. Which one do you believe? The lying military or the evidence from the CNN that took the timestamp, they did investigations, and they found that the Nigerian army was firing live rounds into the crowd at Lekki Toll Gate? Which one do you believe? You tell me what you think. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. If this resonates with you, please share, and share. What I'd like you to do for me, of course, now, please subscribe to Citizen AY. Go ahead right now and subscribe to Citizen AY. I need you to subscribe, hit the notification button, give us the thumbs up. Subscribe, 1. 2, hit the notification button. 3, give us the thumbs up. The thumbs up are very important. The more you give us a thumbs up, the more we can, our broadcast can reach more people. We need that very much. We thank you that we've gone over the number of people that we need for to be able to get the platform running to a certain extent. But now we need your help in getting the broadcast to reach more and more people, because these are really important information. Just like we've done now, whereby we've broken down and we've actually exposed the lies, the attempt to try and paint a lie as truth to us. As you all know, this platform is Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. We only deal in one currency, truth. We are the Sorosoke generation with evidence, such as we've provided. Ladies and gentlemen, if this resonates with you, please share, and share. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, give us a thumbs up. The thumbs up helps us reach more people. We really need your help and your assistance. We thank you in advance. Please continue to share, and share. Thank you and goodbye.